for being present, the Honorable Chairman George Garcia, our new commissioners, Nelson Celis and Ernest Maceda. I'm not familiar with the fact that you're Pala Ferdinand also. It's back in fashion. So, good morning, everyone, and to all the COMELEC commissioners who are here. I believe that Senator Robin Padilla, as well as Senator Bongo, has evinced his attendance online. Okay. I urge the COMELEC Finance, Catherine Isip, and a number of directors to submit certain documents, including the budget of the barangay and SK elections. I am not in receipt of any document at all. That being the case, I urge that we postpone this budget hearing. Any reaction, please, from the chair? Catherine Isip, the Finance Department. I have not received the budget of the barangay SK election for October 2023. I have not received the slides regarding payment of our workers, regarding the OFW, and certain other issues that I requested. Nothing has been submitted except the old PowerPoint that is unresponsive to the queries of most of my colleagues in the Senate.
Madam Chair, good morning. Yes, sure, Madam Chair, we will abide by the resetting. We will submit definitely within this afternoon the documents as required, Your Honors. And likewise, we will make a computation as regards the barangay and SK election, including the what is being required by the chairperson when it comes to the overseas voting. Yes, sir.
May I know from the Finance Department of COMELEC why they failed to submit this? You called us all this morning, but have not submitted what was requested. Please explain the failure to
Morning,
submit
Madam
these
Chair.
documents that were urgently requested by the committee.
Madam Chair, we will submit this afternoon, Chair. We will
You
go.
promised
Opo.
that we should have done so. You should have informed me that you were unable to do so.
We will submit, Chair. Chair, in
Yes,
accordance
we are
with.
coming to the end of session. And you have not submitted it on time. Why is that so?
Official statement po ng COMELEC, Chair, Madam Chair. For the official statement of COMELEC, we haven't yet discussed it further.
Yes, you haven't submitted a single one of the 5 questions that we needed answered. The barangay SK elections with the outrageous demand of an additional 10 billion. You have not come back to me. Secondly, the performance on the OFW, which while improved, continues to be more or less miserable. Thirdly, an update on the workers' compensation, including the controverted tax. Fourthly, the Smartmatic issue with regard to the largest contract, as well as the previous electoral experience. And fifth, vote buying in the 2022 election, which was the concern repeatedly argued by Senator Pimentel, as well as any actions being taken by COMELEC to end this. Tamang-tama po yung minority leader. Minority leader, medyo mapapahiya tayo rito dahil yung COMELEC, hindi nag-submit dun sa mga query mo, yung vote buying, what actions are they taking considering the rampant vote buying observed by all in the last 2022 election? The perceived stranglehold of Smartmatic on all contracts in the COMELEC, update on the workers' compensation, the OFW, which while improved is still very low, and the outlandish amount being requested for the barangay SK election. So the minority leader is fully aware because most of these questions derive from him and from other colleagues in the Senate. Kaya nga ipapapostpone ko, hindi sinasagot eh.
Who am I to object to the to the idea coming from the chairperson when she based her questions from my own questions? So I don't know, ma'am. I will defer to your good judgment.
Hindi naman
O bakit ba, tatanungin siguro sa chairman. Chairman, bakit walang submission?
Yes,
Kasi we expect all agencies, when they attend budget hearings, to be prepared. Not only on the figures and amounts reflected in your proposed budget, but in issues necessarily related to your operations, hindi ba? And mandate.
yes,
Mr. Chairman.
Madam Chair, Your Honor. In fact, there was a preparation, but it would appear that certain of our officials failed to prepare the summary as being requested by the chairperson, Your Honor. There was a preparation, but it was yes, sir. But we are prepared with the questions, queries of the Honorable Minority Floor Leader.
Nangyayari kasi, Madam Chairperson and Chairman, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners of the COMELEC, kunyari, tatanungin ko yung mga DPWH, may sagot sila, and then after a few minutes, iba naman ang sagot. So, we want you to be prepared kasi sometimes we ask questions kasi na hindi namin alam yung sagot, but most of the time we ask questions, alam namin yung sagot. Oh. So, I will defer to the good judgment of our chairperson. At any rate, marami kasing sabay-sabay din na budget
That's correct,
hearings that
that's
we
correct.
should also attend.
Yes.
Science and trade.
That's right. Both very important, and the minority leader having been chairman of trade previously.
Yes.
So, okay, that being the case, I just would like to put it on record. I was alarmed by the failure of COMELEC to produce the required information, and as a matter of fact, urged that another briefing be held on last Saturday. Kinausap ko pa sila nung Sabado na pwede ba ilabas na itong mga papel na to kasi hindi lulusot yung kanilang presentation. So that being the case, we suspend this COMELEC subcommittee hearing until further notice and submission. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. At yan ang gusto kong chairperson, stricta. Ayan po dapat.